What you say now? What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, y'all. I was tired. Had to take me a nap today. Got linked up with my homeboy because I was in this city, said it ain't lunch, and I got to download. And by no means am I saying this is what he's into for his friends or whatnot. But message for some of y'all. If y'all have met a new person, be mindful because whatever this person is into is something he's doing that ain't legit. And you never know who's watching, right? So you never know what you might get tied into just because you're around, guilty by association. So y'all be mindful of that, right? And my condolences to people who have been losing people. My condolences. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, message. Someone is pregnant. Bring a life. When you bring in a life gets taken. Spell work and karma falling back on them. Need a sacrifice. So I had a dream. Jesus, with birth. Somebody was pregnant. But I feel like you are tied to whoever this person is, whether it's the female that's pregnant or the male that got her pregnant. They could be married. I did pick that up as well. But they need you, like your light, because they was feeding off your light. But if you walked away from people, places, and things, they no longer have your energy, but they need it. And this person owes, because it's like each time they level up, they have to sacrifice something. And they know that when this baby is born, that the death is coming around the corner. And they don't know if it's, you never know if it's going to be now, later on, or whatever. But this person know it's coming because they was practicing in spell work and doing things behind the scenes, right? If not this female or the male or both of them. So if you have children, be careful, be mindful because they targeting your children. It's like they trying to find ways to bring them back because spirit is showing me the conversations me and my daughter had and talking about, a certain family member coming to her. And every time she came to her, it's about coming back to the family. But she talks about her uncle and how her uncle is having a baby. It's like she keeps bringing it up. So I'm thinking, I don't know. So this could be an uncle or aunt that's trying to sacrifice or use somebody of divine essence energy so that they won't have to sacrifice because they know what's to come. First card that came out is the path. Yeah, they know they cannot use you because you are on your path. You walked away from this void, this darkness, you know, the dark night, the soul. You walked away from it. You healed. You sat in darkness and you just like, you know what? You fought those demons. Stop running from them and you fought them head on. You realize that you made these demons bigger than what they were because you have authority over them. So you stepped into this path which is being illuminated to you, bright. It was there all along. You just couldn't see it because you had blinders on, or if people was doing stuff to you to keep you from getting to where you need to be, your divine path, passage. What up, spirit? Yeah, they see your growth. That's why they ain't touching you. You are our powerhouse. You are the powerhouse. So therefore, they figure if they can take out the powerhouse, it's gonna leave your children vulnerable to come back to family or a group of friends or whatever the case may be, right? That ain't happening. Trust and believe me, you and your children are protected. No harm shall come to thee. Continue to cleanse your energy. Continue to emit love and light, even when people are trying to come at you. 'Cause like I said, just because I know how to do something, don't mean I'm gonna do it. Could I dabble in voodoo and all that stuff? Yeah, I can. Research, know about it. I researched the good and the bad. Because if you don't know what's being presented to you, good or bad, like how you gonna know how to fight it? Just because I researched it don't mean that, what I'm saying, no. I could be initiated in that. I don't feel comfortable in that because I understand how the universe works, the laws of the universe. That's not my cross to bear. I don't knock nobody else who do it, but you have to be careful because, like I said, people come to you and they be lying about shit, and you be trying to mess with somebody else's life who have a divine purpose, and you standing in the way between what spirit is guiding them to do. Like, what you think? Ain't nobody above spirit. I got to drink that one. You trust. Tr- Trust and believe you're gonna need me. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all can really see, but you're in this bubble. Your ancestors are guarding you, they protecting you. I keep hearing, no harm shall come to my anointed. Your kids are associated with that. So whenever you cleansing your energy, you're cleansing your kids' energy too, because they're a part of you. Use your discernment and tell your kids to use their discernment too. Start talking to your kids. Talk to them, not at them. You know what I'm saying? Like kids are very smart. To come tell you. So when my son came down and I was able to see him right, we was walking because I said I was gonna work out, didn't work out because I was doing readings and all this stuff, and I was just like, hey, well since they with me, let's go walking. That's our time to bond and whatnot. So I'm just talking and I'm getting deep, y'all. I'm getting deep. So, I'm just like asking them because I'm asking them, what they want in a female, what makes, you know, all that type of stuff, just seeing where their thought process was, all right. And I probably told this story before, but they telling me and then I'm going deep and I'm showing them, telling them the signs to recognize when somebody's playing with them, when to move on and all this and this and that. And I get off into something else. And I tell them, I'm like, look, if you want me to stop talking, and they're like, "No, you no." They listening. I'm like, "Okay." I must have got too deep. My son said, "Mom." I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "You going too deep." And I don't know if he told me that because his cousin was with us and he's not used to those type of conversations and what I talk about. But he was like, "Mom, you going too deep." Yeah, I don't know, but trust me, your kids know they understand. They don't understand now. You're planting that seed to them. Anything I tell my kids come with some proof. Y'all see how that light? I come with some proof because I don't have to do tarot. I don't have to do these cards. But people like have to have like visuals. They operate like that. If they can see it, then they can believe it. That's that logic and practices. I think I'm saying it right. Sovereignty. You have power. They know this. So therefore they know they cannot come back to you. That's two five. That's three fives. You got 8, 5, 32, which is 5, 41, which is 5. 5, 5, 5. Changes are coming. They know they can't because you practice self love, and this is what you're teaching people. You're teaching people how to heal, and by telling your story of what you done been through and how you grew from these situations, what helped you, and I get a notification. So yeah. So therefore, this is why they are targeting your children, and not necessarily saying that they're trying to unalive them, since they can't use your energy. Your energy is blocked off. They're thinking that they can use your children's energy because it's pure, still pure, it's young. I don't know. Maybe these people know that they are going to be sacrificed if they can't get what they want, or say they, the newborn or their child is going to be sacrificed. Balance. So with this balance card, they see that you're balanced. They see what you're teaching your kids. It's balancing them. It's like they hate the relationship you have with your kids because you're willing to sit down and talk to them. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, all that stuff. It's like your kids come to you like you're their friends, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I never understood why they said you can't be your child's friends. Now it's a thin line at a certain point. Our jobs as parents is not to control our kids because we can't, some of us can't even control our motherfucking actions, our thoughts, let alone can't even sit in silence. So how you expect to, what I'm saying, control somebody else? Our job is to sit here and tell them right from wrong, guide them. Yes, they're gonna mess up. Everything is free will. They have free will. They cannot grow if they don't go through nothing. And as parents that we love our kids and we want to shelter them and stuff like that, we really not doing them any favors. Because once they get to that age where they can do what they want to do and they grown, and because you stop them from doing all this stuff by trying to control them and not talking to them, not being their friend when they need it, because you rather them go to their other friends who ain't been through shit and they trying to tell them how to live life and what's life, and they come on. I'm whatever my friends need at the moment. Even when my kids do wrong. Now depends on what the fuck they do. Especially if it's some dumb shit that I kept telling them, hey, don't do this. Yeah, I might go in. But at the same time, they know I love them. So I don't know. I'm whatever my kids need me to be at that time. Because I know my intention towards them. I want them to do better than me. You think that hurt me because my daughter or my son make more money than me? Fuck no. Because I'm looking like I helped create that. I did this on my own and I chose my own path. And yes, it was unconventional and different from what my family did, but my kids are successful. I allowed them to do what they needed to do to find themselves. Because if you don't know yourself, you don't know what you like, you don't know what you like to do, none of that stuff, you will always be in a state of confusion. Kind of confusion. Is it Earth, Wind, and Fire? I don't know, one of them groups back in the day. That's just what it is. The power of reverence, prayer. I pray for mine all the time. I ask my ancestors and stuff to cover them, even when they do wrong, when they make the least likely mistake that's not of the highest light. They still gonna grow from it. They're trying to separate y'all because they know together, because they came from you and you're a divine being, demigods. They trying to keep that part of them sleep. that God like essence in them asleep so that they can use their energy and keep that dormant. But now that you're awakened, they know that you have awakened a part of your children's DNA, blood ties. If that makes sense. Fruition. They watching you. They see everything coming to fruition. Moon magic. I'm getting moon magic too. Like whoever this male married, she a fucking witch. She did something to get him to marry, and it's for some people. She did something to him to get him to marry quickly. It's almost like she knew that this man was desperate, something to deal with age, him feeling like, how old he was. He should have already had this and already had that because he's looking around at his so-called friends and family members that, he's close with or whatnot, and how they have this, but yet he's lonely. So he was willing, his energy was too open. And like whatever female came along, he was willing to do whatever. This woman did some spell work on him. She thought this man had money. No, self-reflection. Whatever it is, these spirit got this person reflecting on the things that they have done in their lifetime and all this stuff. I keep hearing sick, like it's sick, like heart disease. Because I have read that, if you know your body, you know that the bottom of your feet is connected to organs within your body. Reflexology. Your head, your heart is connected to like the crown of your head, right? So if you see a lot of people who are balding right up in here, more than likely they have some type of clog, cloggage around their heart. It's something going on with their heart, whether it's spiritually or it's physically. Like if they don't had their heart broken before and never healed from it, and they grow bitter towards women, grow bitter towards men. Like you can see the effects. I do know the sides is like connected to your private parts. Don't quote me, look it up. Everything is connected. What else, Spirit? So if this person has tried to come for your kids, they in regret. Spirit done set that ass down. Action. Spirit done set that ass down. Hey, you probably picked this up. You might not have known exactly who it was. Because, like I said, you have so many people coming after you, people you don't know and people you do know that's coming after you. Because, like I said, you got know this person, know a person, and know a person, and know a person. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to come after you and stop you from doing. Like I said, with these government programs that people don't think tends to exist. And I'm not going to say allegedly, 'cause that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff people are speaking on. Yeah, nourishment. They hate that your love is nourishing because they wanted to look like this. They had big dreams and aspirations, but when they came to their crossroads, they chose the wrong way. They let the devil trick them. They got blinded by success, and then they got blinded by them. And the only way for them to have any kind of light is to use other people's light. They hate that you are growing because they probably had something to do with the game stalking and the lies and all this stuff that has been told on you, and you are proving people wrong. So if they spoke bad about you and how you raising your kids and they keeping up with your children and seeing how successful and are beautiful and handsome and how they are thriving and what people speak over them and over you, like they hate that because they did the most. Like class spirit sit their ass down. Because you under this abundant energy, abundance and self love. Like I said, this is what you teach people. This is why they can't touch you because love conquers everything. Love angel, earth angel. Even when you don't like people get on your nerves and stuff like that, you still find a way to get out of that negative energy. Because knowing me, and I don't know to the extent I can go, which kind of scares me. So therefore, I don't like being in that type of energy. I know I can take things too far, but whenever I know people are sending things to me or people are trying to get me out of my element, I keep thinking about that quote where it's basically like if a man can get you angry and change your emotions, they can control you. And that's one thing I'm not ever letting a motherfucker do is control me. Dealt that with my family, not doing that. I'm not. Because you don't know the extent people will go to keep control or to have control. I'm not willing to sell my soul. Not perfect, because I have done some things. But like I said, the things that I have done was because I was broken. Not making no excuses, but I realized where it was stemming from and I grew from it. Yeah. Use your discernment. If you feel something, talk to your kids about it. Warn them, show them. Stop trying to hide shit from your kids. That's part of that generational curses on shit happening in your family. And y'all want to cover it up and be like, oh, act like this don't happen or what's going on in this house stays in this house. But you don't realize the burdens that you're putting on your children and other people that's in their house by you not talking about shit. All because you don't want people to look at you like, such and such happened. Everything. Shit happens. That is a part of this journey. Shit happens, but what are you going to do when shit happens? How are you going to react? How are you going to respond? What are you going to fucking do? Are you going to get out your ego and think about what is going on? Telling y'all boundaries. Y'all need to set boundaries. If you haven't moved away from these people, or you have been away from these people, stay away. Stay away because they only coming in like, they not fucking with you because you done defeat them. They know they can't fuck with you because every time they send out some shit to you, shit immediately happening to them or you exposing them in some kind of way. That's why they coming to your children because they think your children don't know that they have spiritual gifts. But you're telling them, you're teaching them that. They hate your beauty, your power, and your will, and the fact that you attract, that you don't chase, and that whatever you wanted, you waited for the divine timing. Something special, something about a red balloon. I don't know why it just gave me it. Yeah, they wanted you to resist your growth. They wanted you to get off your path. So since they can't fuck with you because they know you are spiritually and divinely protected, they're trying to go after your kids. Telling you something is being exposed. And then with this deck, you have the death card. Keep exposing these motherfuckers because it's time for shit to get back right. So y'all see how they came out guarding in the gate. They tried so hard to destroy your reputation and all this and this and that. I oh she does witchcraft or he does witchcraft and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. Motherfuckers, y'all getting up in a group text talking about somebody, talking about people past when they no longer live there and they done survived and thrived from that and they doing better. That's fucking witchcraft. A lot of them still stuck in that timeline that they don't even want to see your growth. People weird. Then they wonder why they can't move on. It's because you stuck. You scared to think for your motherfucking selves, or it's because you done did so much shit that you don't want the stuff to come out. So you steady doing dumb shit to keep these secrets. And it's breaking your heart. I told you it's something going on with somebody's heart. Maybe this person knows that and hasn't told nobody that, or a spirit has been telling them that, putting that on them. So that they was wishing for your heart to be broken or you to have heart attacks or whatever, spiritual birth, whatever's up, whatever. It's falling back on them. So either this person is concerned that all the things that they have done towards you and your children and it's coming back towards them, but it's either going to affect their baby. So they're trying to find somewhere else to direct this energy. I heard it might have happened to them before, so they could have lost the baby before. Thinking woman, storm warning, the world, and all tied up. I'm telling you, they know what the fuck they have done. They ain't got nowhere to run. Karma is knocking at their door. They know something's gonna happen, either to them or to their seed. Like they know their seed is being cursed. The sins of our parents falls on the children. That generational curse. They know this. Maybe this is whoever they with that is pregnant is thinking about what they can do, who they can sacrifice, because you can't cheat fate. You probably can prolong it, but you can't cheat it because shit is coming. I don't know why I just got the Wizard of Oz or the Eyes tornado coming and destroying things. Because sometimes things have to be destroyed to get built back up because the foundation wasn't strong. Changes. I just heard, we are the world, we are the children. And they know you know. You know spoke about this. They watch you. You have a platform of some sort. They watch you. Your third eye wide the fuck open. Y'all thank Archangel Metatron for breaking these blockages and destroying these people when they come and try to blind you from the truth and what's going on and try to make you look crazy. But whatever you speak on and you talk about, you helping people put two and two together that are around them and you exposing them, which shows up in their energy. So people know you ain't lying, but they know these people are lying, walking away. So I'm telling you, they are not fucking with you. They're going towards your kids because they feel like your kids are weaker. In actuality, once your kids get to that moment where they understand, and not saying that they don't now, but somebody can tell you something and you be like, okay, yeah, I get it. But when you actually go through that shit, that's when you really can comprehend it. That's when you can put those puzzle pieces together and it's like something click. Because if you haven't gone through that and with somebody telling you what they gone through, all you can sit there and do is like empathize, sympathize with them or whatever the case. You don't know because, for instance, if somebody's child passed away, if your child ain't never passed away, you don't have children, you cannot, you don't know what they're going through. You can only imagine, but you don't know exactly what they're going through because you haven't went through it. And I hate to use that as an example, but feel like it went along with this, right? Rest and rejuvenation. Some of y'all need to rest. It's okay to rest. Just because you resting You decide you're gonna spend the day, you wanna lay around on the couch and do nothing, it is okay. That is part of self-love. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses, so to say. Keeping busy don't mean that you're being um what's the word, Spirit? Give me the word. Keeping busy don't it's not like you're helping yourself or you're helping your others when you're keeping busy because you're tired. Then when you're tired, you start missing stuff. You start missing stuff that's supposed to help you, the signs and the messages the Spirit is giving you. You have to sit and rest. Call your energy back. Assess yourself in your situation to see if you're still going on the path that you need to be. Because if you stop seeing signs of synchronicities, that means you don't turned off your path somewhere. And you need to figure out where it went wrong. So that means if you met somebody and all of a sudden like things starting to happen and you're going downhill, you need to figure out what was the common denominator. What was the change? Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, solar plexus, protect your energy. It's all about your energy. You are a master manifester, and they know this. They can't manifest themselves because they have too many dark entities on them and they owe. So that's why they need somebody else, but they know they can't get you, so therefore they are attacking your children, like I said. Anything else, Spirit? Door to personal healing and happiness. That's probably what this person need to do. Spirit been opening that door to them, but they don't want to walk through because people tend to think that the only people who can really teach them and tell them what to do or how to do things are like people who are in church, the pastors and all that stuff, because they preaching from the Bible. Y'all gotta understand that that Bible has been rewritten so many times, and then you gotta think about who rewrote it. Then go watch the Nat Turner movie and why they pushed that of all things, why they pushed that on those slaves. Somebody may be mad at me today. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna speak it. The stars. What I say? What the fuck did I say? This is you and your children. If you have two children, your kids or however many you might have more, but you and your children are meant to be stars, and they know that. Your energy is different. Some entities that are honest people know that. They know that y'all are some type of healers. That whatever y'all put into this universe, people are going to flock to it. And you're going to help heal them. Yeah. Seven of Wands. You're protected. But you also showing people how to protect themselves and what to do. Y'all see the lightning? How it's changing? They don't want people to look at you as a leader because they want to be looked at as a leader. They want to be in this type of energy, celebrating. And y'all do know birthdays are rituals. If you sit around lighting candles on the cake and people standing around you singing happy birthday and asking how old are you, that is a fucking ritual. If you do it every year, that is a ritual. Just like you brushing your teeth. Or you have certain ways that you do things when you wake up in the morning or at night. That is a ritual. Repetition is a ritual. Some rituals are good and some are not. This ages you. Some about have your cake and eat it too. Y'all don't know. Y'all watch who y'all celebrating with. You plan on taking a trip for your birthday, your solar return. and you ain't planning on inviting some people, be mindful. Because somebody might be trying to put something in your drink because I'm looking at this guy right here. His face is like half shielded, something sinister. Because it's something in his cup too. It's like your ancestors are is trying to show you. Or if somebody brought you a drink, past, present, or future, and you felt some type of way about it, like you got this feeling, but you didn't drink it, it's because somebody was doing shit or they planning on this. They the ones. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So maybe they gonna pose like they want to do something for your child's birthday or want to set up something, and they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring the cake. I'll do the cake, and you know what I'm saying, and oh, you can have this party at my house, and heard something about fruit punch, seeing a fruit punch bowl. Be mindful. People are weird, especially now. Especially now. You got the eight of chalices. Because you walked away, they trying to find stuff. I don't know if y'all heard it, but they trying to find stuff to do. Probably looking at spell books to see what they can do. Hinting, studying something. Yeah, but whatever they did, it went wrong. It backfired. I'm telling you, they sent something to you, that shit backfired, and then they try to send it to your kids. You seen it coming, spirit warned you, and you return that shit back to sender. Your ancestors, your spirit cacusas, animals are all over this person. It's like every time they try to do something towards you or anybody, your ancestors are all on them. They don't know what to do to get it off. Like I said, it's like they're warning them and letting them know, yeah, you wanted this to happen to somebody else's children. This is gonna happen to yours. Five of chalices. I'm telling you, they sad, they in regret about what they have done. Sacrifices they have made. They thought what nobody looking. Y'all see this book at the bottom? I don't know, y'all can't really see, but there's like a pentagram. That book. I know the light ain't real too good in here. I'm telling you, they was into some type of spell work, or they had somebody else to do it. Or I heard self-proclaimed witch, not initiated to do shit, but googling things and on YouTube or social media and trying to do it herself. Yeah, something about this King of Pentacles. What's this King of Pentacles? Telling you, it's like somebody hired them because I'm looking and in this picture you got this couple right here. Back here you got couples, and then right behind this thing you have couples with a person, and they all like in love and done energy. This person paid somebody do something because everybody around them had somebody, and they making it seem like they living this happy life and da 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 this when actually behind the scenes it's going to shit. But they're not gonna give it up because they was taught no matter what you go through, you don't get a divorce. Stay there. Whether you're unhappy or not, and you know this is not the right person for you. You have kids and all. Like, you do it for the kids. No, y'all don't think the kids pick that shit up? Y'all constantly fighting, but you saying it's for the kids, but y'all not even in the same room. Y'all hardly talk. Y'all talk bad about each other. You know what I'm saying? They hearing y'all having secret conversations on the phone or whatnot with somebody else. You don't come home and all this stuff. Like they pick up that energy. Y'all not doing these kids any justice. Y'all really harming them. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Telling you, something's coming out about them being sneaky. So whether it's this person, the woman who's pregnant is doing sneaky shit, she's about to be exposed, or the man who got this woman pregnant and married her, not because of love, but because he owed and he needed a sacrifice. He needed some good energy to keep going through to feed whatever entity that he owes, or both of them doing it. Ten of Pentacles. So that somebody could be in your family. A tower, I'm telling you, something has been broken. Something is coming out, and they're trying to keep it from coming out. So that's why they want to come and bring you an offer. They thought that they can weaken you, but you get stronger and stronger every time they do this spell work towards you. And they seeing that. They seeing you're still gonna get these offers. And I'm saying it's all about because you're supposed to be getting a divine counterpart. And it's true a divine. Yeah, seven of chalices. Illusions. So they probably giving illusions to each other. Said they sitting here, spirits like spirit had them thinking about all the things that they could have done with their life, but they didn't because they was too scared to walk on their own and do things on their own and not let nobody control them. Face their demons. They thinking about all that, all the illusions that they cause and their deepest, darkest secrets that they're trying to keep hidden. They know that shit's finna come out. They know that shit's finna come out. Ace of Pentacles. Wands, I'm sorry. Ace of Wands. They know that shit is coming out. Talking about that spell work that they did. And they was passionate about it. Something like that wand broke. It ain't wanding. Oh, you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Told you. Spiritual birth. They was trying to come at you with something. And slowly, if it's upright, it means it's coming in slowly. Whatever they did to try to bring some type of Nine of Cups in their life, they sped it up, try to speed it up by doing spell work, and that shit backfired on their ass. So instead of they wanted to take things from you. The spirit's like, all right, you want something from, you want to be this person, or you trying to take this person stuff? You got to go through what this person went through. They can't take it. They're not as strong as you. They was trying to take your strength or make it seem like that you wasn't powerful. Ten of Wands, I'm telling you, they burden them. I heard discombobulate. They all over the place. Shit is not going right. They dropping shit. They juggling shit. And it seems like it just keep building and building and building to almost to the point where they finna fucking just lose it. And they thought this pregnancy was gonna be all good, but it's not. It's like I hear pregnancy from hell. Four of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you ain't worried. You still over here building on your life. You have options. You choose to hold back from their energy with the help of your ancestors. Yeah. Why they over here with five of wands fighting with each other? Because it was more than one person helping. This woman probably had people helping her do this spell work and magic on this person to keep them because she thought he was the King of Pentacles when really not. It's like they fighting. Shit ain't working. And this person, using his family, helping them as well. Your ancestors telling. They right there. They see what the fuck going on. Yeah. Told you. Spell work is involved. Magician. Doing all this stupid shit to change whatever's going on in their world. They see you lighten up the world. They want your energy. This is them. They're not noticeable. They thought they were supposed to have this fame and fortune and all this and this and that, big house, happy life, happy wife, happy husband with the kids and a picket fence and all that stuff. No, no. They tied themselves to the devil because they wanted it so bad they was willing to do anything. Four of Wands. They was willing to do anything to have this stability. Now they in the cold. did it too many times, they in the cold. Can't use your energy no more. So I'm telling y'all, protect your kids. Protect your kids. Because they trying to switch their life or the roles. Whether with the kids so the kids can have a chance and, carry on their last name and get to do, like I said, it's a sacrifice. It's almost like a sacrifice to this entity, this devil. But they know if they can attach themselves to somebody that is of light, then their child has a chance because they know it's it for them. But I'm gonna get out of there because I don't like being in that, especially when you talk about kids. I don't play about that. I don't play about that because I remember when somebody tried to set some shit to my son, and spirit showed me in that dream, and I know it was a female. Whatever it was, I counteracted that power of the tongue. Telling y'all don't know who the fuck y'all be messing with, and y'all think it's a game, but you gonna learn today. But anyway, peace, love, and gratitude.